Welcome to the Corner Office, where we bring you the latest news from the world of commercial real estate, the greatest voices in the industry, and the corporate chats you've been missing. Let's get to it.
Jules, welcome to Galetti. Thank you so much for coming through. My boss has clearly answered all the questions. So you and I are just going to have a good time and try to figure out where we are in this current market. You've obviously been in the industry for 13 years. You and I have known each other for 13 years.
Correct.
Like you and I, we have literally gone through the ranks of the industry. I stuck to my lane, commercial property. I'm now in real estate.
We started off as rivals.
Rivals. This woman arrived one day as a broker, and she was the only black woman that I've never seen in my entire corporate environment. And I thought to myself, I thought I dominated this role.
You did.
Clearly,
You did, and you still do.
Clearly, I didn't. And immediately I was like, let's see, there's got to be something about it. So you started broking.
At Galetti.
At
funny
Galetti.
enough.
You were
Yeah.
here many years ago.
Yeah.
And then eventually you moved into Investec, if I recall correctly. You worked
correct.
for the landlord. Did a lot of transactions with you. We've got history.
Yes.
Many transactions
we
there.
do.
And then finally you moved into the interior design space. Is this where you find happiness?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, not to say that every other part of the journey hasn't been happy. It certainly has been. But I'd say this is where I find the most comfort.
And in that, I recall we had a fat conversation prior to you taking this role. You were scared, which I suppose, if you're not scared, you're not going to do a good job in anything, right? You've got to have some sort of fear in life.
Yeah.
Taking this role, knowing very well that you had a head office that relied on you in Dubai, and you had to basically lead Africa. To me, you told me this. I was scared for you, but I knew that you were going to do a good job.
Thank you.
Are the people accommodating? Have they been good to you? I know your clients, I know your employees love you. We've had a little gossip behind your back. Apparently you're the most amazing boss ever.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Relationship-wise, I know you're amazing. And do you find that it's challenging every day, or do you take your role with stride with regards to whatever comes your way? How do you relate to your people?
Sure. So I think it was scary, and it still is scary every day, to be honest. But the team that I have with me and the team that I have in Dubai and in Saudi has been incredible. The support has been unbelievable. And I think also the team also sees it as their own company, you know? So everyone takes ownership in what they do. It makes it that much easier. Everyone seems to be enjoying what they're doing, which also makes it easier. And it's just been, honestly, it's been a smooth ride so far. Of course, every deal and every day has its challenges. But I think the biggest blessing has been the people that have been on the journey with me, because they've all been incredible.
I love the strides you've taken.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. And I know you're going to be extremely successful in whatever you do. Now, there's certain things in the roles that we do play. As women, we tend to basically overanalyze things, and we don't take things for granted. There's something called targets. You got targets. I got targets.
So do you?
Every day.
Yeah.
Got targets. Do you find that it's extremely challenging to reach these targets every single day and optimize your ability in terms of capability to say, am I worth it? Can I actually do the job? Is there a strenuous thing that goes into your head every single day to think, can I actually do this? And when you do this, is there a pat in the back, or are you thinking you could have done better? Because I go through that every day, every single day. And it's a case whereby, can I actually do the job? Can I not do the job? What are your targets
Self-doubt,
looking like?
yeah.
Yeah. What are your targets
Those
looking like
targets,
this year?
We know the targets are not child's play. And the target is like this little birdie that's just looking at you every day. Like, don't forget me. So you can't forget about it. And of course, it stresses you.
Yes.
It's in your subconscious.
Yes.
As I said earlier, like every day is different and it's got its challenges. The target I'd say is the biggest of the challenges, but you break it down, right? So you don't look at the full number. You break it down and say, okay, what are we going to do for this month? What are we going to do this week to get to that month, right? And for us, we celebrate every deal as if it's a massive deal. Doesn't matter how small it is. Doesn't matter how big it is. The celebration is the same, because the celebration is also helps to motivate the team, and that's the pat on the back to say, we were stressing about this at some point. Now we've got it. Let's get to the next one.
In the industry, over the years, you and I have always had some great relationships. A lot of my transactions, or some of them, have been achieved because of your support. And it's always a case whereby do you trust that we can bring fulfillment to the stuff that we bring to your plate? Because every single time I've done a tester in terms of a client wanting space, you've always been there, be able to analyze it so that I can actually do my job. These are the very important things that make my life easier, and I appreciate you for that.
Sure, thank you.
And we'll continue to do amazing, great deals together going forward. On behalf of the Galetti team on the corporate real estate side, we'd like to just say good luck.
Thank you, Keke, and same to you.
Beautiful to have women like yourself in the industry doing the best that we can do.
Sure.
And we appreciate you for coming through.
Thanks. I want to ask you a question before you disappear.
Oh, here we go.
The same question you asked me.
Here we go.
So how do you deal with the pressures and the challenges and the targets?
With prayers.
And the deals crashing?
Prayers. Prayers every single day. It's always the case. I mean, you test yourself every day. You wake up every single day thinking, can I do this?
Yeah.
Is this achievable? Is this something that I can actually show for myself and be able to say I can perform? I work in a male-dominated industry.
Yes.
The guys are amazing, but they have a tact about themselves. It's everything they do is with the flow. You have to ask yourself 10 questions before you can perform.
Because guys fake it till they make it, that's why.
And I wish I had that mentality, but it's not really a reality, is it?
Yeah.
But we make it happen. We make it happen, and every single
And
day.
you've been making it happen.
Goodness, I sweat. Every single time I sweat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tools, we do the best we can do.
Absolutely.
And every single day poses a new challenge. And every single day with women like yourself, and the amount of other women that I have around me,
Make it
works.
through.
You make it through.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Such an
for
honor to
having
be
me.
here.
Thanks, Tools.